incidents that happened when Deborah Yakubu was killed in Sokoto State, Usman Danfolo. Yes, stoned to death. Who was arrested? How many people were prosecuted? Some northern leaders who put out a tweet had to delete it for fear of backlash. There is a problem with that kind of society. In 2016, Deaconess Olawale Eunice, a Redeemed Christian Church of God evangelist in Kubwa, was butchered to death. Who was arrested? Who was prosecuted? The vice president in that administration was a redeemed pastor. What was done about it? And then if we talk about, Muslims being killed and Christians being killed, the fundamental question will be, who is carrying out the killing?
Exactly.
And then if we now agree, because what it seems now is like, it is more shameful. Our response is not that there are no killings. Is that, US, you are not even saying it as bad as it is. So Christians are being killed, Muslims are being killed. Now the question will be, if Christians are being killed, Muslims are being killed, who has a problem with coming in to take out the killers?
Exactly.
I think there should be a mutual agreement that, look, everybody is a victim of this issue, and then the terrorists themselves should be taken out. Who are the sponsors of terrorism? Who are the beneficiaries of terrorism?
That's a big question.
Because there is a track record. President Buhari, under President Jonathan, terrorists were almost confined to the forest. We had the infamous Sambisa forest. Today, under the APC government, terrorists are holding stakeholder meetings with security officials and government. So we have a situation where we have security and insecurity officials holding meetings, brandishing
and giving advice.
And giving advice on how it should be run. President Buhari took out $1 billion from excess crude account and invested in insecurity. Somehow it exploded. When it was under Jonathan, where the President Tinubu now called on the competence of President Jonathan and asked him to resign, insecurity was almost localized within the northeastern region. Under the APC, the military is in active service across 36 states and the FCT. So right now as it is, the question will be, what exactly is being done? And then you come as a president under this kind of administration, you outsource issues of defense to the National Security Advisor, and guess what? The president is chairing the Ministry of Petroleum. In a country where the last time President Tinubu traveled on a vacation, more than 100 persons were killed in a space of 2 days. That president is heading Ministry of Petroleum and not Defense as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. So when you see this level of mischief across board, people are being killed, bandits will hold peace deal, the next day they are also carrying out attacks. It calls to question the capacity of the government to protect its people. So the same question that President Tinubu asked the Goodluck Jonathan administration should be thrown to him. Has the APC-led federal government lost the capacity to protect Nigerians? If so, then they should take the advice they give to the administration. But if not, please heed the advice of Mr. President Donald Trump and move very quickly to end this killing.
Okay, let's get back to you, Peter.
Anti-roots. I think it was the late Sani Abacha who said when insecurity lasts beyond 24 hours, then there should be the hand of government in it. The former Nigerian Minister for Defense, our first Minister for Defense, T.Y. Danjuma, stood on a platform in Taraba and made a bold statement. He said the military, they are not neutral. They collude with the terrorists. A Minister for Defense. What was the investigation that was carried out? We have seen pictures and videos and allegations of where terrorists were found in certain government houses and nothing was done about it. So when there is a perception that instead of protecting life of citizens, persons in government, why is it that insecurity has become almost a multinational economic investment? The more money you pour into it, the more it increases. So definitely it has become business. So if you can allow this kind of criminality to fester, the same Nigerian government that rejected the intelligence of the United States decided to start Operation Safe Corridor. How do you do repentant terrorists in the middle of a war, when the victims of their killings and terrorism are still languishing in internally displaced person camps in conditions that are subhuman? That same country was spending billions rehabilitating known terrorists, allegations with even engaging them into the country's armed forces, and you say there is no collusion. You cannot say you are neutral. So until Nigerians realize that this is beyond what is being said, is less than what is not said. For the past, how many days now, you can see the government running from pillar to post. For 2 years, you needed President Trump to tell you before you can appoint diplomats. We had no ambassadors manning our embassies across the country. The president they are more concerned with trying to pull people from one party and entering into the APC so that you can begin to sing on your mandate you shall fall. It is a colossal failure and a shame, but Nigerians must wake up and save ourselves.
I think at this time, Nigeria need to believe just one thing. The problem we are having is the president. But if the president wants insecurity to end today, he has the power, he has everything, the strength to do it and put to an end the insurgency that have persisted over 15 years. Yet, they keep managing it. Are you saying any of this information so far given on the public domain, on the social media platforms, that the president does not have them at his disposals, or he doesn't know that the same Shetima, who happens to be the vice president of the nation, happens to be the co-sponsor and founder of this same Boko Haram that is terrorizing the Nigeria people? Now, if he's aware of that, why did he choose him in the first place? Probably he chose him because they started the issue and he can put an end to it. 2 years has gone down the line. How come they are still finding it difficult to put an end to it? Is it that the Boko Haram is now becoming so big that they can't quench, or what? Now, if they can't do it, and the Americans are indicating interest that they want to come and help us do it, I believe it should be a welcome development for them to come, but irrespective of whatever they want to take. There's nothing like peace, because as we speak, there's no part of the country that is peaceful. Everywhere, everybody keep running helter-skelter. If you are not hearing of kidnapping today, you are hearing of buying, stealing, looting, destruction happening every now and then. And the president fails to do it now. It means that the president is aiding and abetting so long as the insurgency is concerned, because we all have all the informations. He will not say he's not aware of it. So why is he keeping so mute and quiet about this whole issue? Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment on the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, if we do not do it now, it will be more grievous in years to come. And I pray that the president should see the need, irrespective of those who are involved, that he should see the need to put a square peg in a square hole. Because so many top military officers have been compromised. And that is why the young ones who are vibrant, who are energetic, who just have this passion to fight and defend our territorial integrities, some of them are pained anytime they lose any battle. Because we have seen some cases, instead of them to go there secretly and carry out their operations and remain victorious, before getting there, they will give them information that so number of persons are coming. Before you know it, they will ambush them and fire all of them. A state or a nation where you will see terrorists bringing out their armories, telling the world they are powerful, how do they get those things? And the name so far mentioned, nobody has been called or questioned that there's need for you to tell us how to make sure that we tackle this problem. Instead, you still see some security men guiding them here and there. It's like those ones who are being rendered helpless are the ones who also will be the victim of whatever circumstances these same top people have created. If we may ask, if they cannot protect us, there's need for them to legalize arms and ammunition for citizens if they are not allowing Americans to come and assist us. I believe that will also solve a little or 10-20% of the problem average Nigerians are passing through. But a situation whereby they don't have access to just one straight barrel, yet somebody is coming in with AK-47, and that same person that is coming in with AK-47 is being guided by the top ranking officers. Are we not in total shit or mess?